5 on page 445, assignment 8-1D, reads this way. In the Battle of the Bands contest, how many ways can the 4 participating bands be ordered? How many ways are there to pick the first band? There's 4, but once I pick one, how many ways are there to pick the second one? And then
4, 3, 2, 1.
How come I know I go all the way down on this one? Why, Lindsay? Why am I going all the way to the bottom on this one? Good, that's the key word. How many ways can the 4 bands? They want all of them in order. 1 times 2 is, 2 times 3 is, 6 times 4 is. So there are 24 ways. I want to look at number 10 because I'm not convinced number 3 and number 10 is not when you're assigned, but we're going to do it anyway. Number 10 reads this way. Adriano, Julian, and 3 of their friends will sit in a row of 5 seats at a basketball game. Point to number 10. If each friend is equally likely to sit in any seat, what is the probability that Adriano will sit in the first seat and Julian will sit in the second seat? What are they asking us to find? They're asking us to find the what? Probability. Someone tell me, how do you find the probability? It's what? Not the same people that have already answered. Jaden?
The amount of what you want over the amount of total outcome.
Perfect. The amount you want over the total outcome. Awesome. Well, how many ways can Adriano sit in the first seat and Julian sit in the second seat? How many ways can that happen?
One way.
Only one way, because they're so specific. So it's one way. How are we going to figure out the total outcome? Lindsay? It does. So we only need 2 seats. We only need the first seat and the second seat. How many friends are there? So there's 5 ways for the first seat, right? But once someone sits there, how many ways are there for the second seat? 4. Because there's 2 seats, but there are 5 friends. So once one person goes and sits in the first seat, now how many friends can get in the second seat? 4. How did you get 20? What did you use? What principle says that we can just multiply those? Sierra? She doesn't have to write it down. If you still don't know, you write fundamental counting principle one more time. I promise it's a vocabulary word. So what's the probability that Adriano will sit in the first seat and Julian will sit in the second seat? Morgan. 1 out of 20. I think you can get most of, if not all of, this assignment done. Look on page 447. I want you to notice I'm making you read again. There is a yellow word and an example. Why do I keep making you read the book on your own? Why don't I teach it to you?
If you get it wrong, you go back and see what you did wrong.
Close. Tell me why, Shaylin? I want you to be able to read for information. It's something that we found the middle schoolers are not very good at yet. We will keep practicing. Right now it's just short and sweet. One word. Figure out what that one word definition is because we're going to define that tomorrow.